All right, welcome on in, everyone. My name is Coach Christian. We have Coach Heather with us today as well. And we have another Coach Care Connect daily virtual workout coming your way. Today, we got some really good stuff. We're going to go through some at-your-own-pace supersets where everything is going to be 6 minutes in length. We're going to start with our warm-up, and then we'll get into that first set right away. So today is going to be at your own pace. Again, I'll demo the moves. We'll go through them. We'll give you some tips and tricks on how to get through them the best of your ability and how to get the most out of our supersets today. So let's start out with our warm-up. Heather's going to be doing that for us today. We're going to start out with a Spider-Man with rotation. So high plank position, hop 1 foot outside the hand, and then that hand that's close to the foot, we're going to open it up, follow the hand with the eyes, and rotate the core. 5 on this side, and then we'll hit 5 on the other. Good. Keep the hips down, keep that back leg long, and again, open up the shoulders. After you hit your 5, walk that foot back, walk the other side up, and then again, that hand that's close to the foot is the hand that we're going to open up to the ceiling. Perfect. Good. 5 more on this side, and then when you're done, you can stand up. We're going to bring it up to the feet after that. We have a single leg reach coming in next. This one's going to be like a single leg deadlift. You're going to bring both hands down to the foot, keep that back leg nice and long. Soft bend in that bottom knee just to make sure we're really hitting the hamstring here. And then we're going to knock out 5 on each side here as well. Now, usually in a single leg deadlift, I would say try not to use the wall. Try to use your the stability that you have in your joints, but this is our warm-up here. So if you need to use the wall to get that full range of motion before we get into some of our supersets today, I'm okay with that. So get 5 good reps on each leg here. Then when you're done, you can stay up on the feet. We got some overhead squats that we're going to do next. Good. Again, back leg is long. You want that soft bend in the bottom leg there. So perfect. 10 overhead squats next. Hands go above the head, trying to keep that chest upright. Naturally, kind of we're going to want to bend forward a little bit, but you got to keep those hands above the head to the best of your ability. Stick those hips back, drive the knees out, make sure they're right over that middle toe. You got 10 overhead squats here. There we go. Get deep into it. Focus on keeping that chest tall, getting deep. Perfect. All right, 10 reps done there. Next one, we have a single leg front to back hop. This is our last little warm-up exercise. Got 10 hops on each leg here. Single leg again, front to back. Or if those don't work for you, you can always keep your feet together and just go 20 forward and back hops here. Perfect. This one's designed to get that heart rate spiked up a little bit, so get that. And then we'll get into our first superset of the day. First one's going to be 6 minutes in length, and we have 2 moves that it's going to be coming at you here. First one, Heather's going to be showing us our single arm floor press. So you have 10 on each side here to start. Again, it's going to be 6 minutes. You get through this as many times as you can. She's going to hit 10 on one side, on her back, arm coming out to the side here. We're not looking to have it all the way down by the side. We don't want it all the way up. We're looking for about that 45-degree angle here. So 10 on one side, 10 on the other. After that, we're going to bring it up to the feet. Our second move in our superset is going to be a Cossack Squat. So good, feet nice and wide, and then we're going to go side to side on this one and then bring that toe up. So watch how she does that. She sits the weight back into one side, that opposite toe comes up, the inside leg stays nice and long. Perfect. If you want to add a weight to this one on the chest, you absolutely can. It's just like that goblet position, so perfect right there. This one's going to be 5 on each side, so 10 total. Now, first superset, again, is going to be 6 minutes in length. It is those 2 exercises at your own pace. So we were trying to get through it at least 3 times, I would say. But anything over that is bonus. We want to focus on the quality of reps over the quantity of reps today. So perfect. Giving you about 30 seconds here to get ready. Again, that first superset, all you need is a dumbbell that works for that single arm floor press. And we will get into this today. All right, team, let's get into that first superset here. So again, single arm floor press and our Cossack Squat. I'm going to get our timer ready to roll, and we are going to go with this one today. So grab your weights and let's get started. 10 seconds. So 6 minutes at your own pace here. We're going to start off with that single arm floor press, 10 on each side. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good, so starting off this circuit strong today. Take your time with these reps. Get some good strength reps in. If you got that heavier weight, we would love to see you put it out for our single arm floor press here. Good. So again, you got your 10 on one side. When you're done with that, we'll hit the other side before moving on to our Cossack Squat. There we go. Perfect. Get your 10, switch it on up. Now again, talking about that arm angle, right? We don't want to be all the way out to the top. We don't want to be all the way in. You want to find that middle, about 45-degree angle in the armpit. Very good. Now, remember what we said about this circuit. We are looking for quality of reps over quantity. I would love if you could get through this circuit maybe 3 times in the 6 minutes. That would be awesome. That gives you 2 minutes per every time through, and probably a little bit of time to rest in there as well. So perfect. Heather's done with her first set of the single arm floor presses. That means we have Cossack Squats coming. It's 5 each side for 10 total reps. So again, if you want the option to add weight to the chest, you absolutely can. And then think of almost mobility on this one. Strength through your full range of motion. That's how we're going to get stronger with our Cossack Squat today. Notice that toe up at the bottom. Perfect. Sinking it down into that seated position. Really good. Awesome. Now, when you are done with your 10 total Cossack Squats for 5 on each side, we will go right back into our single arm floor press. Now, we are about 1.5 minutes into our circuit here. So yeah, just under 4.5 to go. Really good. All right. I would say after each superset, take a quick little break, shake out the arms, grab some water, do what you got to do to get ready to go, and then get right back into it when you can. Now, after your first time through, if you need to adjust some weights, maybe you went a little heavy on the floor press and you need to drop it down a little bit, that's okay. Or maybe it's the opposite way and maybe you went a little too light and you need to bring it up. And if you have those weights ready to go, you absolutely can do that. But we did just pass that 2-minute mark, so if you're looking to get about 3 rounds done, you are right on pace for that today. Good. Maybe you can get that 4th round. That is up to you. Find what works. Knock it out today. There we go. Now, it's a little extra on this one if you want. Think about the rest of your body on this one. A lot of times when we're doing an exercise, I'll tell you to try to keep the rest of the body quiet or keep it from moving around and all that extra movement. This is another one that you could do that. Even while you're coming down, your body wants to rotate a little bit as you're kind of bringing that pressure down with the dumbbell. You got to use your core to kind of keep your lower body stable, keep everything turned on there to create tension in the core and always working your core. So good. 10 on each side. And then we're back up for the Cossack Squats. Now we are just about to our halfway point in our first superset here. You are 3 minutes down. You have 3 minutes to go, team. 3 minutes. Halfway. Perfect. Nice wide stance on the Cossack Squats. Take your time with these. If you haven't done them before and you're looking to get better at them, I would say don't use any weight. Get that range of motion first, and then when you're comfortable with them, that's when you would add in your weight. Now, if you have any questions on these, any pain, anything like that, and you have looking for some help, stop into your local anytime. They will help you out. They will get you into those right positions. They will have a coach that's ready to go with a plan to get you to your goals. Perfect. Heather's done with 2 rounds here. Probably going to take a quick little break, right? And then get into that next one. We got about 2:20 to go here. So probably enough time for at least 1 more round. Maybe even some bonus reps on the other side of that. Awesome. So again, single arm floor press, 10 on each side, and our Cossack Squats, 5 on each side for 10 total. All right. Very, very good. About that 45-degree angle, and then it's pressing up to the sky on this one. Control the weight on the way down. Again, you're still getting some great work on that way down, and then press up through the ceiling. You're trying to throw that dumbbell right off your chest on this one. Don't actually throw it. But that power from the bottom is what we're looking for today. Good, good. Anytime you're doing a floor press as well, you want to control on the way down so you're not slamming your elbow into the ground. I want to make sure everything is working well for you today. Here we go. Good. Under 1.5 minutes to go, team. Now, you will have 1.5 minutes in between our supersets as well today, where we're going to demo our next 2 exercises and get you ready for superset number 2, which is going to be a very similar superset to this one, at least in format. We will have 2 new moves for you, though. Perfect. All right. Heather's back up for the Cossack Squats, and we have 1 minute to go, team. 1 minute. Now, if you're getting to the end of a round and you're like, man, I want to take that quick little break, know that you do have that 1.5 minute break coming up. So maybe this is where we pick it up towards the end of the round, get right into that next exercise because you have that longer break. 45 seconds. Good, good. Getting deep into it. Still getting that full range of motion. Even as we're tired, we still try to work through it. You have 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds. Now, maybe if you're just starting the single arm floor presses like Heather is, maybe you don't hit 10 on each side. Maybe you Switch it up a little bit and go 5 on each side just to even it out and still get a little bit of extra work. Good. You got 15 seconds. 15. So think about evening out sides. There we go. Last few reps, make them count. Make them some of the best of the round. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, first superset down. Let's get into our second one today. First one is going to be a side plank hold. This one is going to be 30 seconds in length. So you're going to count out those 30 seconds. Perfect. There we go. Side plank position. Body's in the straight line. Her feet are stacked on top of each other. And notice that hand keeps her shoulders open, and it keeps everything in that straight line. Now, option here is to drop that bottom knee to 90 degrees. Good, that takes a little bit of pressure off the oblique and makes it just a little bit easier to hold there. So how you're going to start is 30 seconds right here. You're going to pop up, so you're only going to do one side, and then you're going to have some in and out shuffles. So in and out shuffles. Now, what these are is it's like a run in play. So it's 2 in the middle, 2 out, 2 in, 2 out, 2 in. Every time you come back in, that's 1. You have 20 of them. And those are our 2 exercises in our superset today. So side plank holds, 30 seconds on one side. You'll pop up, do 20 in and out shuffles. And then we'll go back down to our side plank hold on the other side before we pop it back up. So you're going to spend a lot of time in your side plank position this time. So start up on the toes if you need to take that 90-degree bend in the knees. You can always do that. 20 seconds here to get yourself ready, and we will get right into that superset. So finish up your break, and then we'll get into it. So side plank hold to start. You got 10 seconds to get ready for that. Now, I'll be with you on the first one. I'll give you that timer, but you might need to watch the timer on your screen. Here we go. 2, 1, let's go. So 30 seconds. The good part again about starting at the same time is we are all together for the first one. Good, good. So you are strong here. You are stable here. Again, it's going to be a lot of time in this position today. Working on some of that core stability. Good. You got another 10 seconds. So any way you want to count out your 30 in between sets here, that is up to you. But 2, 1, done with your first 30. So it's popping up into your in and out shuffle, 20 total reps. Want to move those feet quick. There we go. Good. Now, right when you're done, you're back into the side plank position, but on the other side. A couple different ways you can do this. You can watch the clock on your screen. You could say, all right, I'm going to count out those 30. Or maybe you have another clock that you want to do. Your phone works. Anything that you could do there. But we are about a minute into our second superset here. All right. So perfect. Heather's starting this one right at 5 minutes. So 1 minute down. Now you know right when that 30 seconds is up. So perfect. Now your second side plank, probably going to be your non-dominant side. Side planks, you don't get it quite as much as some other exercises. For example, like a clean on your right side probably feels a little bit more comfortable than your left side if you're right-handed. So good. We're almost done with this one, Heather. In 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, in and out shuffles. If you want to stick with us, that works great. We'll take quick little breaks after the in and out shuffle to get back into that side plank. I would suggest you guys do the same thing. So if you're going at our pace, that's awesome. If you're going at your own pace and you want to knock it out, that is awesome as well. Figure out what works for you this round, and let's do it. Let's do it. But the good news is, team, you are 2 minutes in. We got 4 minutes to go here. So take your time, get a little water, take a quick little breather. It's a lot of core work here. And then you hop up to the feet, and it's cardio. Gets that heart rate cranked up a little bit. There we go. All right. So if you're starting your side plank now, I got your 30 seconds. But we are holding. We are stable. When you're in that side plank position, you are a statue. Now, unless you're looking to add a little extra. If you want a little extra and you want to add some reach throughs to get a little bit more core rotation, you can do that. Maybe you want to start it on your other side or first side or whatever side you started with. But if you're looking for a little extra, we got those. Good. Heather in 3, 2, 1. Done with those. In and out shuffles back up on the feet. We are going. All right. Coming up on the halfway point here, team. We are 3 minutes down, though. 3 minutes to go. Halfway. Again, the core is going to burn this round, but that's all right. We got one more superset on the other side that we'll go through today. getting you closer to your goals again. All right. No break this time. Heather's going right down into it. I love it. Right into that side plank. Here we go. Good, good. Again, start up on the toes, but if you need to take that option, it's going to be a lot of time still. You just passed that halfway point, so you know your body. You know how hard you're working here. You get to make that call of which you needed to drop it to the knee, if you need to keep that hip up, if you need to add something else to make it even harder. You know your body even more than I do. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Just over 2 minutes to go in this superset team. Keep on rolling. Hit the 2-minute mark. Under 2 minutes to go, team. Keep on working. Keep on working. This is where grind time comes into play here. This is not an easy superset. Those 2 moves, the first couple times through them, they're like, man, that's a little easier. I can do this. And then it starts to feel, you start to feel it a little bit, right? You've been working hard this round. Your body's telling you, man, I need a little extra recovery, but you'll get that after this round when we have a minute and a half of full recovery to come. But you got a minute and a half to work still, so let's hit that. Here we go. Good, good. Give yourself an internal high five right now, knowing that you are giving your all. A little high five. I got Heather. There we go. Good. Heather's halfway through her plank here. She got 15 seconds. Again, keep holding those side planks tight. The core is going to start to burn a little bit, but you are strong, and you're getting stronger with every second you hold that thing. Good, Heather. 3, 2, 1. Team, you got 1 minute. 1 minute to go. What can you get done in that minute? Now, maybe you've done an equal amount of side planks on each side and you want to do a regular forearm plank to finish. I'm okay with that. But we got 45 seconds. 45 seconds. What I would tell Heather, you've done 2 on each side? 3 on each side? Oh, you got one more on one side to finish. Good, good. About 35 seconds here, team. Just enough time to finish 1 plank. If you start with me, we got 30 seconds right now. 30 seconds. This out again, you got that long break coming up, a full minute and a half. We'll demo. We got 3 exercises in our last superset that we'll go through. They're simple ones though, so nothing too crazy. So it's not really a superset, it's more of a circuit, but hey, we're not going to get technical today. 8 seconds. Here we go. Keep on holding, keep on working. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, let's get into our last superset, team. Again, 3 moves this round, but I'll show you what each of them are. Heather will. So first one, 2-point row. 2 points of contact are our 2 feet, so we don't use that front hand. And then we're pulling in about to the back hip, bottom of the rib cage, right in that area. We're going to knock out 10 on one side. We'll switch it up for 10 on the other side. So that's our first exercise right there. Second exercise, front squat. So goblet front squat, regular front squat, whatever you want to do on this one, just hold the weight in the front, and we're getting nice and deep into your squat. Make sure you sit that weight back into the heels, so you should be able to wiggle those toes a little bit at the bottom. I'm not going to ask you to do that, but you could, and then try to spread the ground with your feet as you squat. So perfect. 10 front squats after 10 2-point rows on each side, and then the last one is going to be 10 around the world planks. So around the world, 1 time around is each limb. Boom, there's 1 time around, you got 10. So the goal is to lift each limb up in your plank position without your body moving all around. So you got to create some of that stability and squeeze the core, turn all those muscles on. So 25 seconds here, and we will get into that last superset. Again, it is 6 minutes. We got 6 minutes of work left, and then we will stretch, and we will get you guys out of here and on with the rest of your day. So 15 seconds, let's get set up with that 2-point row. Again, it's 2-point row. It's 10 on each side here, so 20 total reps. And let's get it popping here. 5 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last 6 minutes of work today. Let's make the most of it. 10 2-point rows on each side. Now, notice that Heather is doing a good job of keeping her chest stable so her shoulders are not rotating as she rows. Everything is stable. Nothing is moving. Good. Got to switch those legs around when you get ready for that second side. All right. Gonna get that full range of motion. So notice how Heather's elbow doesn't stop right at her back. It comes all the way back there. That's that full range of motion that we are looking for today. There we go. Perfect. Well, you're done with that, right into the front squat, right? 10 reps of the front squat, deep into it, knocking them out. Everything is 10. It's just 20 total on the 2-point rows this round. Good, good. All right, we are down that first minute down. We got 5 to go. 5 of 6 minutes to go. Good, way down deep into that squat. When you're done with the front squats, it is the around the world plank. We got 10 of them. Good, doesn't need to be a super long hold with each one. It just needs to be a quick little lift. I want you to stimulate the core in different ways. Keep it guessing. There we go. Again, Heather's doing a really good job of not moving our hips, keeping everything stable. I want you to think about that as well. Try to create tension in the core. Turn on all those small core muscles as we work. Good, good. Now here's what we're going to do with the around the worlds. We're going to take 2 reps off with every round that you do. So the first round, you're knocking out 10. The next time you get to them, it's only going to be 8. So it's only going to be 8 next round. When you're done, we got about 2 minutes down here. We got 4 minutes to go. So if you're like Heather, you're going to take that quick little break, right? You're going to get some water. We need to rehydrate. And then when you're ready, we're going to start with those 2-point rows again. Again, take your breaks as needed. We want to push it. We want to go a little bit, but we also want you to be safe and under control today. Boom, right back into our 22-point rows, 10 on each side. Very, very good. Now this one, we added that extra exercise in there, so it's going to be a little bit harder to get through those full 3 rounds. You got to keep moving through this one. Keep on working. There we go. Keep driving that elbow back again, right into that back hip. Top of the hip, bottom of the rib cage. That's the area we're looking for your hand. There we go. Again, front squats coming next. Deep into it, drive the knees out, chest stays tall. Now that weight, it wants to pull your chest forward, but don't let it, team. You got to use that core. I know we've been using the core a lot today, but we're still going. So if you guys are getting to that around the world plank, again, the second time we take 2 reps off. So it's only 8 reps total. It'll make it a little shorter. It'll make it a little easier for you to get through it and get that quick break before we get into our probably our last round today. Good, so 8 reps this time. Here we go. 2.5 minutes, 2.5. There we go, there we go. Again, hips are stable, core is tight, everything is working hard. There it is. Good, finish this one up before you take that break. Again, earn that rest, earn that recovery each round by working hard. You're so close to the end of this one, team. We got just over 2 minutes, just over 2. There we go. Now, the good thing about the last time you get to your around the world plank is you only have 6 reps this next round. So we take another 2 off if you get there. But just under 2 minutes, let's make the most out of it, team. Let's work hard. Let's get closer to those goals today. Perfect, perfect. Heather's rocking these today. Hopefully you guys are feeling good at home, feeling stronger with each rep. Good, good. It's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging. Everything we do, we're going to try to challenge you a little bit. Get you into those uncomfortable feelings and being comfortable in those feelings, because that's where change occurs. That's how we get closer to where we want to be. And whatever that looks like for you, we can help you get there as a team together. It gets easier if you have people on that journey with you. Perfect. You got your 22-point rows done. We're right into the front squats then. Again, 10 front squats, and then let's see if we can get into those around the world planks. We got just over a minute here, just over 1 minute. What can you do with it to get closer to where you want to be today? Good, we got 1 minute right now. 1 minute. Perfect, perfect. They're still driving through those heels, making that squat look light. Looking solid. We're down to 6 around the world planks here. Good, getting them done. 45 seconds. Good team, good team. We got some belly breathing that we're going to do on the other side of this one today, so we'll get to relax a little bit coming up so we can keep going. We can keep pushing. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds. Perfect, perfect. Now, if you're getting done with those around the world planks and you want to get into either the around or the 2-point row or the squats, either way, you got about 18 seconds here. Whatever works, let's knock it out. Getting a couple of reps, taking your time, 10 seconds. Good, good. Here we go, team, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There it is, our last superset done. Now we are going to get into some belly breathing today. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay on our backs here to start. I'm going to tell you all about belly breathing as we get into it. Now, after the belly breathing today, that's going to be all we have for you. But if you want to hit some different stretches, some foam rolling, I would absolutely encourage you to do that. But belly breathing starts out with the position. Heather's already there. We're going to be on our back, feet are flat on the ground, arms are off to the side, and I want you to just take a couple deep breaths and relax as I tell you about what we're going to do here. So, if you haven't done our belly breathing before, we're going to use the box technique, which is a 3-3-3-3 method. So it's 3 seconds for everything. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to start by exhaling all of our air. We're going to hold that for 3 seconds. Then we inhale for 3 seconds, hold with all that air in our stomach for 3 seconds, exhale for 3 seconds, and then hold for 3 seconds without any air in your lungs. So that's our box technique. I'm going to count it out with you. We're going to go through about 4, 5, 6 rounds, and then I want you to just keep going on your own. Take 5 minutes, take 10 minutes. Try not to fall asleep and sit there for a couple hours because it will happen. I use this technique before I go to bed sometimes, so it does help with stuff like that. So let's get into it. First, I want you to take the biggest breath in you've ever taken. Fill your entire chest and lungs with air, and then breathe it all out. All of it, all of it, all of it. Hold when you're done. We're not even starting yet, so good. Breathe it out a little bit more. And all right, breathing in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 2, 3, hold. 2, 3, breathe out. 2, 3, hold. 2, 3, breathe in. 2, 3, hold. 2, 3, breathe out. 2, 3, hold. 2, 3, breathe in. 2, 3, hold. 2, 3, breathe out. 2, 3, hold. 2, 3, breathe in. 2, 3, hold. This will be the last time around. 2, 3, breathe out. 2, 3, hold. 2, 3. So keep going. 2, 3, hold. Now keep going on your own here. You guys have the rhythm, you have the cadence down, but that is going to be what we have for you guys today. Again, take some time, stretch it out, do what you got to do to get ready for that next workout. But we thank you guys so much for coming in and joining us today. Again, my name is Coach Christian. We have Coach Heather joining us today as well, and we thank you a lot, and we will see you next time.